Sports Gaming Universe.
Hello and welcome to Sports Gaming Universe channel here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Matt Myer Road to the Show series here in MLB 14, the show on the PS4. Matt Myer and the Texas Rangers are cruising along there. As you see, they have no chance of winning the division thanks to the Seattle Mariners, but they are in that top wildcard spot in the American League and looking to defend that spot as the season winds down here. You see a record of 80 and 59, and here is a bunt for Houston. That's not going to work. Myer gets right up out of his crouch and guns him down, getting that down to Prince Fielder in time for the out. So you got to have a better bunt than that if you want to get it past Myer and not have him throw you out. So now he's grabbing his bat and he's heading on up to the plate. 1-2 count here, just trying to make some contact, and he will not. He swings through that curveball, and it is a 4-pitch strikeout and a poor at bat. 7-0 Texas at this point, and Myer will get the base hit up the middle, so he has a hit, and he continues a hitting streak here with that one. I believe that gives him 5 straight games now. Yes, that's a pretty modest hitting streak, but when he doesn't play every day, well, I guess he's starting to play more and more in an everyday role. And look at that catch out in left field. We've got to see that one again. That was a gem. Oh, he goes headlong diving for it, and indeed makes a great catch. So he keeps the Rangers from scoring any more runs there. Not like they need any more right now. It's a 7-0 game. Now 9-1 in the 5th. Myer hits it hard, but it's right off the pitcher's leg. Shortstop recovers and is able to throw him out, but is your pitcher okay? The Astros need to find that out right now, as he looks like he's walking a little gingerly on that, and where he got pegged right in the leg there. So will he stay in the game? It looks like he might be all right. Looks like he's going to shake off the medical staff and stay in there. So Myer now 1 for 3 with that single. Another hard hit ball that hit the pitcher, and now he's got a ground out to first base. So 1 hit in this entire game of 10 runs scored by the Rangers. It is 10-3 in the 9th. Now that is popped up, and well, just had to look up and catch it, and that's your ball game. So Myer only gets 1 hit. He doesn't really get to contribute to this offensive outburst so much, but they do win 10-1. So that's always good, and it only solidifies their spot at the top of that wild card list. So the Rangers are looking for postseason play, albeit maybe just 1 game if they can't get past that wild card game. But hey, you got to start somewhere. With the exception of these very Houston Astros, this AL West is stacked from top to bottom. You got 4 teams that are above 500 in the division. As you can tell where the strength lies in the American League this year, they may send 3 teams to the playoffs. So you see Prince Fielder is your player of the game. He obviously had no problems with Houston pitching on this day. And there it was. Yes, indeed, a 5-game hitting streak going on for Matt Myer as a result of that single. We check the wild card standings once again, and we have a firm, what is that, about a 5-game cushion on the A's, who have that second wild card spot. So there are 2 now these days. So if everything ended right now, we would both make it in there, and the Angels would be the team looking up at us and being shut out. So as we play the Angels head-to-head here in Anaheim, they are going to want to try to make up some of that ground and get into that second wild card spot. This is going to be hitting the gap by Myer. Going to hit the base of that wall out in left center, and he's going to coast on in to second base with an extra base hit. He's got himself a double and 14 points. We're going to see a replay of this swing, and Myer is taking advantage of what he can for Angels pitching here, and it looks like it one-hopped the wall before it actually hit off of it. Really doesn't matter. It's a double either way. And Myer now coming up to the plate, hitting 291. Doing a pretty good job here, as he was spot duty for the longest time. Then they went ahead and traded Aaron Sebia, and now he is the best catcher ratings-wise on the roster. It's starting to show with the amount of playing time he's getting getting penciled into that lineup. He saw him strike out there. Going to try not to let that get him down. Not take that out into the field with him and have it affect him. Here he catches an easy pop foul and keeps Yu Darvish rolling. As you see, the team ERA leaders were right up there. The Mariners, pretty obvious that they would be at the top of that list as they are doing so well, but we're in the mix as well. It's a 1-0 game right now, and look at the slide. It's short, and the nice throw, giving Myer no chance to get on base right there. That's a nifty play by Mercer, and we're going to see the replay. All in one motion, he'll go into a slide and pop right back up and be firing over to first base. That is how it's done, and it will be a 4-1 victory for Texas. Once again, Myer with just one hit, but it was a double, an extra base hit. It didn't figure into any RBIs or anything like that, but we will go to the next appearance, and once again, he'll be penciled in that 8 slot, hitting low in the order. He'd like to be pushed up there, and he's asked a couple times, but they're not ready to do that quite yet, as you do have some big bats up at the top of the lineup. Prince Fielder, Jose Bautista, and company. So he guns a guy down trying to steal. No, you don't want to be doing that. We've said time and time again, Myer has got a cannon back there behind the plate, and he's throwing another runner out, just proving that fact to be correct once again. So now he grabs a bat, and you see he's doing really well over the last 5 games, over that hitting streak. 8 for 19, 421, well higher than his season average. He still has 6 homers on the year, looking to tack onto that total at some point. They're down 1-0 in the 3rd inning, and this is going to be a base hit to right. So he extends that hitting streak once again and gives the Rangers a base runner. Myer now pushes that hitting streak to 7 games, and he continues to roll. Let's see if it can be a multiple hit game today, as that's something he hasn't done in a little bit. That is going to not be a hit. That is played by the third baseman as he charged in and made the throw. It's 7-2 Angels right now. We got another pop-up if Myer can find it. And hey, get out of the way, batter. What's up, man? Got some interference on Freeze there, maybe? I don't know. He just stood there. Shouldn't he be required to get out of the way? Maybe not. So let's see it again. So Myer throws the mask away. Then he's got to work around the hitter. But when all is said and done, he makes the catch anyway, so no big deal. It is a big deal for the Angels today as they score 10 runs and win this one 10-3. Rangers not getting it done today. So we'll have to see what the next game brings. It's going to be another start for Myer behind the plate. It's the rubber game. It's the game to see who takes the series. Myer gets his first at bat in the 3rd inning, working on an 0-2 count, but does hit this 2-strike pitch quite well to right field, and it is taken in right at the wall. He hit it a long way, but not long enough. Merritt makes the catch, and Jared Weaver breathes a sigh of relief. Both pitchers doing great here into the 6th. Weaver and these guys are not figuring him out. That is a ground out right there. I think he's only given up a couple hits as we've gone along right here. Myer not able to get one of those, so that hitting streak is in trouble as we go to the later innings. Mike Scioscia liking what he's seen as this game progresses. The Angels do get a 1-0 lead in the 8th, and that's going to be another ground ball out. Weaver's still in there and pitching effectively. He just might get a shutout victory the way things are going today. Let's look at the score line really quick. Just 3 hits given up, and it looks like he might make that 1-run count. We go to the end of the game. Look at this. The Rangers rallied and stole one at the end. 2-1 in the victory. They win the series 2-1. Myer goes hitless, so that hitting streak is now over. And another quick look at where we stand in the wild card. The Angels now actually behind the Orioles there as they're sinking. Right now it is these 2 teams that would be your wild card teams, the Rangers and the Oakland A's, and we are set to square off in a 3-game series here as well. 84-60 now the Rangers record. It's throwback night. Both teams sporting throwback uniforms, and this is going to be a double play. No! Myer beats it out to first, so it'll be a fielder's choice and go as no hit on his average, but at least he was able to make it to first base there. 1-0 Texas. Myer's going to lash this to right, but the first baseman makes a play and will step on the bag. So he is not going to get a hit right there, despite hitting the ball solidly. He'll have to wait for another attempt in the 6th inning. What is with these low-scoring games the last couple times out? This ball is hit to center field and pretty well. That is going to be caught at the wall as well. So right in front of the wall, the A's retire Matt Myer. He's had a couple balls that might have made it out of the yard, depending had they caught the wind, but they stay in. So that's kind of what his luck has been ever since this hitting streak has ended. It looks like he is going for another offer here. Will his team win the game? No, they drop it 4-3 to the A's. So 4 at-bats and nothing doing for Myer. It continues to be a little bit of a struggle in the last handful of ball games. Like I said, he had that hitting streak going, but they were all one hit, maybe 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 when he'd come up. So he hasn't really had that multiple hit kind of ball game in a bit. So the average dipping just a little bit, 278. See if he can stay on top of this, maybe have some quality at bats and turn things around for himself. 2-0 Texas in the 2nd inning. That's what we're looking for. Well hit, but it stays up. Sometimes when you're not getting the luck, that's just the way things go. Hit the ball hard and deserved a hit right there, but will not get one, as it is a line out to left field. Let's watch it again. And Cespedes is going to make the catch out there to retire Matt Myer. So he's got another shot at it here. 4-0 Texas in the 4th. Team doing well. Now you can see he's kind of pressing. He swings at a ball he really should have just let go. And it's going to be popped in foul territory behind first base and put away. That's an easy out. Now he's getting himself a little frustrated and swinging at pitches he shouldn't. It's 4-2 in the 7th. He's got another chance to make this right. Again, he's going to pop this one up, this time in the middle of the infield. The result is the same. The first baseman retires him once again. So Myer just not getting it going. He may have one more at bat in this to have it happen. 9th inning, he finds a pitch. And, well, that's just how it's going. Even when he located a pitch, he grounds out to second. So there you go. He did work a good at bat for having a 4-pitch at bat, solid contact, all that stuff. But he again is hitless. The Rangers win 4-2. Darvish gets his 13th win, so it doesn't sting too much. But we got to get the catcher right here. He's scuffling a little bit, and he needs something just to break him out of that. Sometimes it's a blue pit. You never know what it might be to get things going. But here we go. We want to get right as we're going into that wild card situation. Come on back next time for more Matt Myer. We'll break this slump. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and join the SGU team. Like the SGU Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter. Go ahead and subscribe to SGU here on YouTube so you don't miss daily videos. And last but not least, follow us on Twitch for live streaming goodness.